New at 6, suicide continues to be a tragedy impacting the armed forces.
The Navy is taking new steps to address mental health, though. Mike Gooding has more.
To lose a shipmate due to suicide is one of the most devastating and horrible things that can ever happen. So we take this extremely seriously.
I wonder why they took their own lives. And sometimes it's a question that's never an answerable question.
One thing the Navy is doing is working to make chaplains regular members of the crew on ships. The goal is for clergy to connect with sailors, believers and non-believers alike in complete confidentiality.
Well, not only can we play an important role, we do play an important role. By 2025, every one of our ships of destroyer and then ultimately frigate size or larger will have an assigned chaplain. They'll actually have a chaplain that's part of ship's company. They become absolutely a trusted agent in the eyes of the crew by virtue of being there day in and day out with those folks.
At Naval Medical Center Portsmouth, 400 mental health counselors and staffers work around the clock on this problem.
Every single life that can be diverted away from suicide, that's a win.
Clinical psychologist Lieutenant Commander Michael Connor told me what it's like to take a call from a suicidal sailor.
First step is, can we get away from the crisis? Can we get to a point of stability? And then we want to work a little deeper. We want to get through to what maybe some of the roots of the problem are, because you can patch it up, but we really want to work on longer-term fixes if we can.
One thing that could have helped would have been if the Brandon Act had been fully implemented sooner. Might those 9 sailors be alive today?
Yes, we believe so.
We believe so.
In April, the parents of the late sailor for whom the law is named expressed frustration over how long the process was taking.
It should not be this hard to save lives.
The act improves the referral process for service members seeking a mental health evaluation and allowing them to seek help confidentially. Finally, this May 5th, more than 16 months later, with the Casertas looking on, Undersecretary of Defense Gilbert Cisneros signed a policy to initiate implementation of Phase 1 of the Brandon Act within 45 days. He said, "Our greatest strength is our people, and we are committed to their well-being." The Navy got put to the test soon thereafter when a 20-year-old Marine Lance Corporal aboard the USS Carter Hall repeatedly asked superiors for mental health care by invoking the Brandon Act, but he was denied.
He said, "Please help me. They're not listening to me. I've told them everything, and no one is listening."
After 13 News Now started asking questions about the situation, the Navy and Marine Corps decided to fly the Marine off the ship to Bahrain, where he received medical and psychological evaluations.
In this case, that was not good judgment. And so we, as a chain of command, failed there.
Since 2017, the Navy has lost 452 active duty sailors and 62 reservists to suicide. Fleet Forces Admiral Daryl Cottle wants sailors and their families to know that the Navy is serious about this problem.
There is nothing more impactful to the Navy than to lose one of our own through suicide. You are my top priority.
Following a year in which Hampton Roads lost 9 sailors to suicide within less than 1 year's time, Cottle urged teammates thinking of self-harm to call the National Suicide Hotline 988. He outlined many steps the Navy is taking, including a new mental health playbook to assist leaders in addressing mental health problems in their commands, including a mental health roadmap that instructs leaders on specific resources available and actions to take.
That was Mike Gooding reporting. This story is part of Holiday Salute, a tribute to our armed forces.
You can watch it right here on 13 News Now on January 1st at 4:30 p.m.